Movies like Black Panther, The Woman King. Who made the designs and the fabric? People like you, fashion designers, right? So it's the idea of service is that, let's say you're serving any, you're working as a PA, right? Or you're coming to volunteer at any of our company projects, right? Why don't you think that I top, right? I can recommend you to others. So the service is such an excellent way to make it to the top. So that's my take. Thank you.
You can't say that. You can't say that. You mentioned everything.
So if you have questions, please write them down. We'll move on to the next topic: creative entrepreneurship and business. I almost missed my time. Okay, so what are the support systems that are available in Ghana's creative ecosystem? So we're looking at grants, mentorship, and collaborations. The support systems.
So, well, the support system, I would say, is not really there, and you'd have to push. You would have to push because I always tell people that you don't, if you don't push yourself, or if you are not firm enough, you might be disappointed in the entrepreneurship field because where you think that you need the support, you wouldn't get it. So you'd have to encourage yourself. So when it comes to the collaboration aspects, I might be a fashion designer, and I know Kukua, who is a filmmaker as well. So I will be like, I have this new clothes that I want to sell it or and promote it. I can come to Kukua. Kukua, can we do something together for your next awards that you are going? I want to style you for you to wear it and just tag me and mention me. Once you mention me, if Kukua has about 10,000 people on his page, the 10,000 people are going to see my outfit on his page, and I'm also going to post it on my page. So if it happens like that, it's a collaboration. It's scrap my back, I scrap your back as well. So with the collaboration, we have it in different ways. And with the others, you can partner with a friend. You can have a friend who is a makeup artist, a friend who is a nail stylist, or those people that do the nail stylist or something like that. So I might be the designer. I'm going for a video shoot. I have a friend who is a makeup artist because it's my collection that I'm coming up with. I've taken the course, the videographer, the photographer, and everything. I've taken the course. So I will just need you to just come on board and just do the makeup, do the nails and other things for us to just put it together and let's sell the brand. Let's push the brand. So with the collaboration, I guess you guys here have different skills. So someone might be good in selling, the other person might be good in making crafts, the other person might be good in making noise about things. The other person could also be good in about talking to people and things. So you guys can work together and collaborate. But in doing that, you have to find the right people to work with. It's not everybody that I will advise you to work with. With some of them, you just study them. You just like study them from afar. You analyze yourself and be like, okay, this is what I want to achieve at the end of the day. Is the person ready to achieve that? Ready to achieve that with you? You just move on. I've had some whereby I entered into a project, a collaboration project with people, and at the end of the day, they back off on the third stage. I was like, nah, you backing off wouldn't stop me. It's just a message that you are sending to me that this project is going to be big. So for me, I don't give up. If I'm working with about 5 people and the 4 of them say they are not doing it anymore, I will stand tall inside and I will be the man inside and be like, I'll still go ahead and do it. So in doing that as well, you'd have to have a firm stand as well. Yeah.
So can you repeat the question one more
So
time?
we're looking at the support system, grants, mentorship, collaboration, right? That are available in the Ghanaian creative space.
Yeah, so like I mentioned, because the idea of service is also the idea of mentorship, right? When you serve someone, they're mentoring you, right? So for me, I mean, I spoke a lot about service, which is the same as mentorship. I also believe that what he said, I agree so strongly with collaboration. A lot of people like to have the mindset of, oh, I made it by myself. Nobody helped me. I got to the top by myself. That's what social media says, right? Especially that's the thing that Hollywood tries to sell to us. Oh, I made it by at the top by myself. First of all, somebody gave birth to you. You know what I'm saying now? Somebody changed your diapers, okay? Somebody fed you. There's no way nobody makes it to the top by themselves. I don't care who's saying that. People say that out of hurt because they're hurt or they're, I don't know, they're disappointed, but it's not possible. So if you have the mindset of, I'm gonna make it by myself, you have the wrong mindset, girl. Baby girl, baby boy, you have the wrong mindset. You need people. You see look at the person you're sitting next to right now. Look at them. I don't care if you talk to them or not. You can go and settle your issue after. But look at your face. Do you know that the person you're sitting next to in this room, in this school, can be the greatest fashion designer that could come out of Africa? Who believes that? Okay, give me a clap. Give me a clap if you believe that. So one of the greatest way, most people like to collaborate with people on the top. It's always, oh my gosh, I want to go and, I want to work, I want to style Stoneboy. I want to style Wizkid, DeVito, Black Sharif. I want to style Beyonce, and it's great. An amazing mindset, right? Because you want to think ahead. But do you know that collaboration starts with your classmates, right? You don't know the person you're sitting. Okay. I just lost it. It was coming back to Proverbs. I think it says, Obi nim obempo shasia. Thank you. Yeah, clap for me. So I'm telling you, seriously, it's so important that you collaborate with your classmates. You see your classmate right now, maybe they wear the same outfits every day, but you know that in 2 years and 3 years that can change. That person sitting next to you can be the biggest, marketer or the next CEO or the next investor that you need. So don't look down on your classmates. No. Yeah, don't look down on your classmates. Just, just as much, just as much as you want to collaborate on the top, you should also collaborate with your people. As I'm telling you, a lot of the people that I grew up with, okay, who knows, Ghana Tertiary Fashion Awards, right? Guess who called me to tell me about Ghana Tertiary Fashion Awards, and today I'm an ambassador. My classmate, Christopher, please stand out. Let's clap for him. Please stand out. That's it. We sat in class together. Christopher and I were in the same class 16 years ago. This was before I moved, when I was a teenager, before I moved to America. And today we're collaborating. Guess what? We're on the school talk in Ghana. So this is how we work.
Yes, I hope you mentioned the money part, but we all know the money is like,
It's sacrifice. It's sacrifice.
Hello.
So to begin, I would like to say I love you for being here and also for being a fashion student like I mean, being in a great school. Personally, I had a mental breakdown because I did go to fashion school. I want to be a fashion designer, right? And at some point, I risked it all, like my school fees, my personal fee, to just open a showroom. Do you know how it goes? Like, I think, at some point before December, I did like it was hard, and I'm happy that we are talking about like support, collaboration, grants, and stuff. And I have benefited from collaborations, and I have also benefited from grants, and I stand here, I sit here today to take you through how it works. I didn't go to fashion school. You are in fashion school, so I'm happy for you. Like academics, like we have like courses and everything is well structured, which you also do. I didn't have that, and also like they will teach you to finances and all that stuff. I never had that opportunity, okay? But this is how I did it. I used my Instagram and I started following anything fashion in Africa, right? I started reading anything fashion. I started going to pop-up showrooms, exhibitions, and this is how we were. Someone introduced me to Gtfa Foundation. Maybe some of you have heard of it. Gtfa Foundation is NGO, like a fund NGOs to,
KGL.
yeah,
KGL.
KGL.
they support Ghana
Yeah,
that's
yes,
that's the NGOs. Before that, I have an NGO, and I grew up strategically, to make projects happen with or without money. That is my strong point. So, when they introduced NGO to me, it was a foundation that supports, NGOs. And I also have business, so that means I don't qualify. You know what I mean? I send them email. Hey, my name is Davidson. This is my fashion brand, and everything about this showroom in Accra. This showroom will employ you from this and that. It will take a month, there's going to be mentorship, blah blah blah. And you know what? I got a response, and they were like, hey, thank you very much for reaching out. We are very much happy about it, and we would like to take this further. You know how? When I went to a five-star house. That's my first time, I'm seeing new stuff. Went there, sat, gave me coffee, started talking, they wanted to understand me, and also because of my mental breakdown. So it is an institution that we also help, passionate designers that also didn't go to formally trained school to also have access to information and resources on business aspect. And that was it. We had a grant from KGO Foundation for 2023, 2024, and also 2025 to 2026. And we are looking forward to 2026. And to talk of business grants too, we have this Fashionomics, maybe some of you have heard of it. Fashionomics is also an incubator program that I think is supported by Africa, or something like, I forgot, but I'll get it. And they also open a call. It's really they open a call every year. They enroll over 500, creatives across the continent. And you go through a normal master class, which is good, especially if you haven't had a formal training, you will know more about strategies, business, marketing, pitching and presentation. Then you write exams. Afterwards, they will get top 25 across Africa, across the continent here. Then top 25 proceed to the final, and I think the top 10 proceed to the final part, which you do pitching and presentation about your business. And also, I think there is a grant of 100,000 USD for 3 people, so that means 300,000, plus money. I mean, if you want 100 USD is something that we can buy. So, so it was good, and also, unfortunately, I've been top 10 for 2 years in a row. I haven't been a finalist. I'm number 1 for 3 years, but hopefully someday it will be. And also, there is this Africa Fashion Foundation. Maybe you have heard of it. Another capital of the Ghana, these two institutions. And they also do incubator program for creative. But for that sector, I don't have much information about how they do their selection. As I mentioned earlier, I use my Instagram as my portfolio, and it's my digital thing that I use to talk to everyone. So I sent in a message directly hey, hi Roberta, my name is Davidson, I'm the director of this brand. I see that you have another capital, which is more about money, and there is foundation, which is more data program, And for my situation, I would like to maybe either access to the mentorship sessions or access to funding, because I need money to do a lot of things. And I I think, as I mentioned, like God works in a very serious way. I got a response within 3 minutes. The next, like I was part of Africa Fashion Foundation incubator for 2025 to 2026. And I was going back to my house. And now, like, I'm not going back anymore. And for that one, to like, I hope everyone can do outreach, and especially like, if you see something and you are not sure of it, just send a message through. If you take the person like 10 years to see, they will know that this is what you send the message for, and it will help you to get access to like a lot of information and stuff. And yeah, with all those stuff, at the end of the day, it comes with like a lot of money that you can, and it's not money that you are going to really buy flashy stuff, it's money to support your business, and also it will take you out from like overthinking. And yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. So we have Africa Fashion Foundation. We also have the Fashionomics, and then KG. Did you guys get those names?
Yeah.
Send them messages right now.
Yeah, and there's always, the embassies, right? Sometimes I do stuff with the French embassy, the German embassy. They're always looking for fresh minds, innovative minds. As my bio said, I was the ambassador for Rice Foundation, and Rice had $1 billion, guys. I mean, I didn't see it with my eyes. Me who be that? But I worked on the project, and the girl that we selected from Ghana, we gave her $500,000 for her project. A 16-year-old girl from Ghana. So, there's always opportunities. But like he said, if you don't follow the right people, how would you say, Debia, how would you get it's good to follow our Ghanaian musicians too. But follow the people, like I'm saying, listen, when we're done from here, sometimes, life is about, you have to be forceful. I think there's a word the Ghanaians say, katashi. Takashi. You have to be Takashi. No, honestly, after here, speak to us. Get our Instagram, follow us, DM us. Let me tell you, you know how me and did. And now we're friends. Do you see how it goes? So, Chale, be Takashi. Thank you. Yeah, Takashi.
Thank you. Would you like to add, or you're good?
Yeah, I think they said it. So let me just.
Guys,
yeah, we're gonna speed it up. Yeah.
How does one measure your growth as an emerging creative entrepreneur? So measuring growth.
In one word, I would say impact. Just impact. Imagine. Don't think about money.
Yes.
Just impact.
What do you have to pay rent? How about that to pay rent?
A sacrifice. Impact. So probably me being a fashion designer, as an emerging, when I started like you guys, whilst I was in university, I wasn't thinking about making money then. I wasn't thinking about, I was thinking about impact. What difference can I make in the fashion world? What can I do that a lot of people are not doing? So there comes impact. Impact goes with sacrifice. When it takes someone at the top and someone at the down, the difference between them in the middle,
Sacrifice.
the lonely night, people misunderstanding you and that thing. So one word I would say as an emerging designer, our emerging creative person, just think about what you can do to impact the lives of people. So if I'm sewing, the outfit that I'm doing is going to impact the lives of people and solve their issues of what to wear to an event, what to wear to church. If I'm selling food, with the watch that I'm selling solve an issue of a mason working around my area, finding food to buy. If I sell weed, will my wig solve the issues of Sewa? I'm here finding wig around like also to buy. Yes, so just think about impact. Impact first before you think about any other things.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So for this, I think I'm going to stand up because nothing can stop me now. Okay. I'm gonna get up because I want you to actually listen and I want you to hear me clearly. If you're reading, I don't know if did you ever have this opportunity where you sit at the feet of somebody that you inspired to be like?
No.
Nobody on this panel had this opportunity. This opportunity where you're sitting here and you're getting wisdom and knowledge, and we're telling you this is how we did it. This is where we went. This is what happened. We didn't get this opportunity. So if you're sitting here, I want you to know that you have to be greater than me. Who believes that? Put your hands up if you believe. No, clap, 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 clap. All right? If you're in this room, then you have to be greater than Kukwa Eshen. Coming here was useless.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there's no point of coming here and sharing these things. And if you're not taking notes, if you know you're going to DM me and say, hi, my name is, can I come on your set because I want to be famous? I'm not going to mind you.
How are you?
No, it's true because people do that. They text you and say, oh, can you make me famous? Oh, send my song to Wizkid. I get that messages all the time. I get all kinds of things. It's not about that. If you're here and you're serious, message me. You want to come my set, you want to be a PA, you want me to mentor you, but you have to be someone who has the mindset of, I want to make impact. Listen, you can make money today, but it's not sustainable. It's only impact that takes you. It's only impact that defines a man's purpose. If you don't have impact, you don't have a purpose. If what you're doing cannot affect somebody's life in a positive way, then there's no point. It's useless. That's why I'm standing up now and I'm speaking to you. Because if we're sitting here today, then you sitting down, you have to be greater than me in the next 5 years. Who believes that? Because I believe it. Because we didn't have this opportunity. So like we said, I didn't go to school for film. Listen, I'm even a college dropout. Don't tell nobody, okay? But as I stand here, I sit on the board of Gtfa, and I'm literally helping them, with a curriculum of a master's degree. I didn't go to college. What do you think got me there? If you can tell me, I'll send you more. Try. But Mom, I'll send you more for free. What do you think got me here? I already said it 5 minutes ago. I want to see if someone. No, mindset. So, what I want you to take above all, impact, mindset, and character.
Yeah.
Nobody can steal this away from you. People can copy your ideas, your design. People can hate on you. People can steal your job, your opportunity, but they can never steal your impact, your mindset, and your character. And this can make you the greatest person to ever come out of Africa. I promise you. Thank you.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Now, we move from creative entrepreneurship and business roots to representation and global impact.
We got into impact.
Listen.
How does one? Are we on board? Very good. Hey, I only did no one was How does one build a brand that resonates both locally and internationally? Right. So I think this we're talking about brand in terms of obviously personality, and we're also talking about finished products.
Yeah.
Right? We're talking about finished products that can be accepted locally and internationally, right? And I hope that this conversation also inculcates how we preserve our culture, all the that makes us Ghanaians in this products that we want accepted internationally. Is that okay? Thank you. Are we okay with that? Yes.
Ghanaians. So basically, when you talk about a Ghanaian, what defines us? Hello?
I can count. That one
Yeah.
I can count.
Yeah, so that, yeah, what defines us as a Ghanaian?
Please. Aaron. His name is Aaron.
Okay, okay, all right. So,
So into details, you know we have about 100 ethnic groups, right?
So when I say our culture, we want our heritage,
yeah,
whatever we do, yes, and that's what impacts. That's what it's an impact so on whatever we do or we bring up. Yes.
okay, okay, that's good. Yeah. Any other person? I want a lady.
Come on, my girls.
Lady
Come
in
on.
red. Lady in red. Lady in red. I'm wearing red, so after you go.
Our values. So our values and what we stand for.
Okay. Okay.
Who else?
When we talk about Ghanaian, you're referring to how we basically are really from our culture and how much we pride in our culture.
Okay. Okay. I think
Thank you.
that's good. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Clap for yourselves.
So you guys said it all. Basically, when you talk about Ghanaian, what defines us is our culture, our food, our language, our way of doing things. And our way of doing things too differs when it comes to the global market. What is accepted in Ghana wouldn't be accepted in maybe Nigeria or maybe Germany or maybe Denmark. So I had an experience. I think I went to Germany sometime, I think last year. You know, we the Ghanaians, when we see people, we like to shake them. We like to we like to shake them. Americans will be like an hug, like they want to give you they'll give you a peg on the cheek or something like that. So I was in Germany in Berlin. So I met these people, like I think one was from Iran. Is it Iran? Yeah, Iran. Iran is a Muslim. Yeah.
Iran, yeah.
Iran, yeah. And I met one from other, I think Saudi Arabia or something like that. So I was able to greet the man. When I was about greeting the lady, he was like, no, 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 I'm a Muslim. I'm a Muslim. You can't greet me. I was like, but in Ghana, we are allowed to greet everybody that we meet. But in Iran, you are not allowed to shake a lady. I also quite remember the former first lady of Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. I styled her. So upon taking the picture with her, I wanted to shake her hand whilst I take the picture. Her son was like, nah, really, it's not allowed for a man to shake a lady in Ethiopia. So what I'm trying to say is our way of doing things, if you want to build a global brand, if you want to have a global image, you'd have to study the market, the global market. To be accepted in Germany wouldn't be accepted in the US. And what will be accepted in Nigeria wouldn't be accepted in Morocco. So for you to build a global brand, you'd have to study the market. And in studying the market, US as my study, my target audience. So so in using US, I would have to study their weather, colors, what color means. So for instance, foreigners wear black not because they are mourning.
Because it's cold.
Because it's cold. So they wear black not because they are mourning. But in Ghana, when you see someone in black, are they a year? Yeah, who will be red, like red and black.
Number 9.
Number 9, and you get me. So number 9, and I say yeah, like so, yeah. So foreigners, so you have to study their market, their culture. You don't have to be there to study it. You don't have to be there. Some of you would be like, oh, do you have to travel and get there before I study
No.
it? You have your phone. The phone is making the world a global village now.
Right.
You can be in Ghana and get to know what's happening in US. You can be in Ghana and get to know what's happening in Nigeria, and what's happening everywhere in the world. So what you do is that take a market. So if it's the US market, take the US market, study it. Okay, US. They like wearing big pants. Steady your market. So with what I'm wearing now, right? So if I'm going to meet, let's say, president or a minister, I'm not going to wear this. Ask me why. Ask me why. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know why? Okay. I can't sell what I don't have. I mentioned earlier on. So in going to meet the president, appearance counts. First appearance. Would the president buy this and wear?
No.
The president wouldn't wear it. So I'd have to dress in such a way that when the president sees me, he'll be like, wow, I like this your pants. I like this your trousers. Do the same thing for me.
I can make
because first impression counts. You are going to sell your business to someone. And you yourself going, you're a designer, you yourself going. You've worn like a tattered jeans B and like t-shirt B and things. And you are going to tell someone to buy an African print. First of all, you can't sell what you don't have. Because you can't tell me to drink water whilst you are drinking what. So in order for me to sell to you and for it to be easy, I would have to dress and know where exactly I'm going. So you being student here, steady wherever that you want to go. Your clients, your audience, steady them. So for instance, if Kukua walks to me that she needs an outfit, I might not know Kukua, but quickly, I can just go on Instagram or ask Kukua, what's your Instagram handle? What's your Facebook? Or without even asking, I'll just go and do my background search. She did that. Upon me coming, she even went on my IG page and got some few bios about me and other things. It's the same thing applied to the market. What you are doing as well. You have to steady your people. So maybe if you are coming to me, for instance, I know that you like wearing black pants, big pants with red. You like colors and things. So before you come, say, I'm even dressed in such a way that if you see me, you be like, Charlie, this your pants they wear. Yeah, I like them. I like them. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that in everything that you do, in building making a global impact, it takes time. It takes time too as well. And just today, this program was supposed to start when? What time? Okay, so we have a saying that Ghana time. You can't use Ghana time to go global. For you to have a global mindset, you have to think like them. You have to behave like the way the Germans behave. You have to behave like the way the US people behave. Because their mindset is different. I'm paying for a service. We agreed on the date that like I should come for it on the 2nd. Why should I come on the 2nd and tell me to go back and come on the 3rd? It's unprofessional. I will go, I will not come back again.
Yes.
As the Bible says, a good name is better than what?
Riches.
Yes. So try and build that reputation. If that's where you want to go, and I've been in that side for a very long, I'm there, and by the grace of God, I'm still there. So if you have to go on my page right now, you realize that I start a lot of diasporas, white people and things. It didn't start from day one. It has to start with yourself. First of all, it's God and the grace and the favor. But after God doing his part, you also have your part to play.
Absolutely.
I always have this saying, just do what's right and leave the rest to God.
Yes. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much.
He said everything.
Building a brand that resonates with locally and internationally. Are we good? Are we good?
He said everything.
All right, so I don't know if you take this question. How are Africans creatives shaping global narratives?
How are African creatives shaping global narrative?
I think we should narrow this to Ghana.
Okay.
I feel like Nigerians are doing a lot.
Yeah.
But how are we Ghanaians guys doing it?
How I believe Ghanaians are shaping a global narrative
Yes.
is by being authentic, right? Like, he answered the question of what does it look like to be a Ghanaian? And that's, it's an important question to ask yourself, For me, I always tie everything back to God. God is so intentional. He did not make a mistake making me a Ghanaian. It's not a mistake that I'm Fanti, right? I'm Fanti Ghana Captain. That's not a mistake. what can I use about my authenticity? My name is Kukwa, right? Ashen. When I moved to America, when I went to high school in America, the kids are, oh my gosh, what's your American name? And I'm like, my name is Kukwa in every single country. Thank you very much. I'm not gonna, but Ghanaians, we have this character or like personality where we like to, shift and, we like to adjust to what people please us. Ghanaians are people pleasers. We like to adjust to how people want us to be, right? So it's like, I'm not saying that your name is Belinda, Emanuela, Jemima is a bad thing. I'm just saying that for me, I don't have an English name and I don't want it.
We call it branding.
Do you see what but you see what I'm saying? Every stage of life, and by God's grace, I've been on some big stages, I've had incredible opportunities, some global stages, and I've done work on a global level. And guess what? It's always, when you go, like when she read my bio, what did it say? Of course, I have an American influence. I can't take away that. But I'm a Ghanaian woman. My name is Kukwa Ishen. It doesn't matter if you take me to Tokyo, if you take me to India, if you take me to Germany, it's cool question. So I think that the way the Ghanaians are building, or for people like you who are emerging, is that if you can truly stay authentic, God doesn't make mistakes, right? I'll tell you a quick story. When I moved to America, I didn't even know I was a black girl.